Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is a bit strange. I haven't made a video in so long and it's so weird to not look really sick when I'm making a video. So, if you see me glistening, it's my Christmas jumper. We're going ice skating today and I need to do this really quick because I don't really have that much time. Also, didn't bother to clean the room behind me, so there's no time. Today's video is about me going back to work. I put a poll on Instagram. People said they wanted to see this video, and then I put another poll where people asked me questions. So I'm gonna answer the questions and put it all together and hopefully it'll be a good video. Okay, so first thing is that I say that I've gone back to work. I actually didn't go back to my old job. I got a new job, which sounds a lot more impressive than it actually is. So the number one question was, what do you do? I'm really secretive about it because I work with children and it's important to protect their identity and also, you know, never let it be known where I work. And I'm weird, I'm strange, but you know, confidentiality. Basically, I am a preschool teacher, but I am in a creche, so I am with that age group up until 6 o'clock. Well, 5:30, sometimes 6. So I had said I'd given myself the time frame up to the new year. Basically, I finished my radiotherapy in October and I thought I'll give myself this couple of months so I can see, you know, if I get any of the fatigue and other side effects associated with the radiotherapy. But one day the opportunity just came about and I said, I'm gonna go for this job. So I went for it. Initially it was just preschool hours, so it was part-time, but within a couple of weeks, basically, I was asked if I would go full-time and I said, sure. and now it's 9:30 to 5:30, so it's not quite full-time, but pretty much. Okay, so there's a question. It says, how does it feel emotionally going back to your before life? And there's another one that says, do you think you'll go back to your old life, or are there things that you have to or want to change? After the surgery? After the surgery, I got this feeling before radiotherapy, because there was such a big gap between the surgery and the radiotherapy for me, that I started to feel like I was supposed to go back to work. I was getting really down and stuff, and I was really depressed. I really felt like I had no purpose. And I know people say that, oh, you're a mother, you know, that's what your purpose is. But for me, I need more than that. Anyway, after some deliberation, I realized it was not the right time to go back at that stage. First of all, the way that my radiotherapy went, there would be no time to go to work, and no employer was gonna say yes to that, like, no. Also, I was not in the right headspace at all then. I was, as I said, really depressed, but then it wasn't right. And deep down, I knew that. So this time, after radiotherapy ended, it was a month later that I started working, and it did feel right. There was no questioning it in my mind. You know, when I was talking to Noel and stuff, I said, oh, I hope I've made the right decision. That's more about, you know, is it right for the family and that kind of thing, you know, like, is it right for Ashton, is it right for Devin, you know, that I won't be there all the time, you know, mom guilt stuff. So emotionally, feels good, no questioning it at all. And I think that if you are questioning it, then you know deep down that it's not the right time for you. So in answer to the other question about going back to my old life, and are there things that I'll have to or want to change? First thing is that the physiotherapist did tell me that I couldn't go back to childcare because of the lymphedema risk situation. Oops, didn't really listen to that. Secondly, it's not really my old life because it is a different job, but then also, and I know I say this all the time, I'm a different person now. So yeah, things have changed, but for the better, and they've changed because I had cancer. I mean, any cancer patient knows it, that it does change us. And, you know, lucky me. There was a good few questions about me being treated differently. So there was one about, do friends and family treat you differently? And another one about, do my work colleagues treat me differently after having cancer? So first of all, you know, because I wasn't their work colleague before, I really can't say, but I don't think that anybody gives me special treatment or treats me differently. Well, maybe my boss does, because, you know, I have had a couple of appointments and stuff that I needed to go to, so there's that. But I don't think anyone is like, oh, tiptoe around D, poor D. No. Friends and family, do they treat me differently? I mean, no. I don't think they really treat me differently, but they do kind of look at me differently in the way that for my parents, it was a scary time for them. You know, there were times where during chemo, I know that my dad worried that I was going to die. And that is, of course, terrifying for a parent. So for me to come out the other side, I know that they appreciate the fact that I'm around. They really enjoy, you know, family time with the grandkids and everything as well. So in that way, yes. But again, I mean, we joke that, well, we don't make it anymore, but during treatment and everything, we all made jokes that, oh, let her, because she has cancer, you know? But I don't feel like I'm treated differently. I think that I am different and I treat people differently now, and that comes back, you know? Because it's just an easier life being like that. And if you're nice to people, they're nice to you. And that's the way it is, you know? Last question. What's a typical day in your life now, AM to PM? I'm gonna shorten it. Because otherwise it'd be very boring. But basically, I wake up at 6:45, sometimes I snooze, and then just have I like a lot of time in the morning for getting ready, because I am not a morning person, and I'm, you know, it takes me a while to wake up, so I like to, you know, play on my phone, watch a bit of YouTube, drink about 3 cups of coffee, fun about, you know, get myself ready and dressed, and the kids dressed, school lunch made, and then we aim to leave the house about 7:30, but you know, something always goes wrong, like someone can't find a shoe or the sock is wrong or something, so leave the house about 8:40. Drop the kids to school, go to work, do my job, get my child on my lunch break from school and take him to work. And then I am there until 5:30. And if the kids have been collected, then sometimes I will stay later. And then go home, have a bit of chill time, shower, get the kids to bed, then Noel and I'll eat some food, watch some TV, and then head to bed. That's, you know, pretty much what everybody else's day is like, but yeah. Go me, being normal. That is it. Bit of a chatty one, letting you know what's going on. I did see my oncologist, FYI, last month, and I was told that there is no evidence of active disease. So that cancer, it's under control. I'm still taking my hormone therapy, so I'm on the Aromasin and the Zoladex, and oh, that's the other thing. It's not 5 years anymore, it's 10 years. So no babies. That's a bummer, but I have to. And as she said, we have to work on keeping me on the planet for them, you know? Anyway, that is it. Just giving you an update. As always, thank you so much for watching and for, you know, giving me your time and your comments and stuff like that. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.